is Knock Knock, and I loved it. This episode did exactly as promised. It gave us a scary setting and a suitably creepy episode to go along with it. The premise is that Bill moves into a new house with 5 other people, where all the floorboards are creaking and there's a scuttling about that nobody can quite figure out what it is. It starts off funny enough with Bill asking lots of questions, true to her nature, and the doctor giving away a bit about his history. It gave us a little setup of things yet to come. What better way to emphasize this than to introduce a character who's just known by a noun and not a name. David Suchet, who's played Inspector Poirot and Richard Gilt in the quite decent Discworld adaptation of Going Postal, is here as a character known as the Landlord. And he's the one that lures Bill and her friends into this big scary house. The episode takes quite a while building up its terror before it actually goes into explaining what's going on, and this is all for the benefit. It makes great use of the claustrophobic feel of a big mansion despite it having so many rooms. Characters are picked off one at a time in classic Who fashion, accompanied only by the screams of fear and pain. When we find out what's been causing all these events, it didn't help to settle me down, because what we find are grotesque, giant isopod-like creatures about the size of your fist, swarming about. Like, I'm not scared of insects, but there's a good reason why so many aliens are based on them. It's because they just unnerve us. If we look at other animals, we can at least go like, yeah, that breathes, that has eyes, that has the right amount of limbs. Insects and arachnids and things that creep about. Oh, that's always a good scare. So we find out that the landlord is actually human, giving us a neat little red herring about why were we talking about tunnels earlier on? And he's been keeping his daughter safe all these years, sacrificing human beings to extend her lifespan. And then we see his daughter, Eliza. And, straight into the uncanny valley. It's this wooden doll monster, a human being turned to wood, animated. It's like, it's human enough, but it's like inhuman enough to make you feel like something is not right there. Like a robot with teeth. The episode does a little turnaround in the end where the Doctor figures things out with the help of Bill. And Doctor Who has done this before, and it's done it before better, but the way it reaches its conclusion is at least, you know, it fits the story. It gives us closure. The only thing I didn't like is that all of Bill's friends turned out magically fine because, well, she was restoring them. But seeing the landlord, who was like menacing and creepy all this time, being reduced to a child, like not literally, figuratively, crying in the arms of his mother, being devoured by these dryad woodlice, as the Doctor called them. Nice, good stuff, excellent. Knock Knock is easily my favourite episode of the series so far. May have similar issues to the previous 3 episodes, where the adventure might feel a little bit too light on Bill. All I'm saying is that there has to be a traumatic experience coming for her at one point, because so far this all seems like building up to something. Mind you, that didn't hinder me in liking this episode. Next week sees the return of Jamie Mathieson, writer of such excellent episodes as The Mummy on the Orient Express and Flatline, and maybe the less than stellar The Girl Who Died, but at least that had good ideas. I am really looking forward to that one. If you think the current series of Doctor Who is cack, you should leave a comment down below. There's a wide variety of things you can do. You can find me on several social medias and call me an idiot. Currently I have about 30 subscribers. If you could add to that and get me to my goal of 35, then I'll break out the champagne. See you next week, where my quest to find a hat that fits my big fat head continues, because this isn't doing it.